Welcome to episode 27 of the third season of Talks with Dorks, which kind of ironic when I'll tell you something in a second that is edging very closely. But first,
Ooh,
let's
edging.
see who's with me. What would you say?
I said, ooh, edging. You saucy bug.
Edging. I'm
You
trying to be
saucy
posh with my
bugger.
words. Speak clearly and speak politely. Yeah, it's just me and Laferde on tonight's record. Laferde, how you doing, mate? You've not been here for a couple of weeks.
I was here last week. What are you on about?
Was you?
It was me, you, and Kurt last week.
Do you know what it was?
Because
It's because
I've
I've
been in
done
like
so
a...
much editing.
Yeah,
You're right. Do you know what? I didn't even think.
that's how memorable I am, apparently.
No,
I'll just
it's
stick to
because
Patreon only.
yeah. To be fair, yeah, you stick to the Patreon. You've done some good content on there. I've still got more to edit. Thank you. Um, but do you know what it was? It's because where I've edited the episode and I've done a lot of it, obviously based around the RJ and Mr. Dexter
Oh,
stuff, because obviously that was quite important for the old
yeah.
wrestling show that's happening next month. I I literally was thinking about it today. When I was writing the episode, like what it is, I literally just based it around RJ and Mr. Dexter joined the boys this week because I completely forgot what we spoke about. I was like, I cannot remember a thing we spoke about other than briefly mentioning the Superman sequel that's been announced. Have you seen the updated picture on that, by the way? We'll get into that.
Not the updated picture, no.
That James Gunn shared, which has got some speculation running behind it. We'll talk about that. But I mentioned just now, episode 27 of the third season of Talk to Dorks. Reason I pointed that out in two episodes. So episode 29. Do you remember what I said is relevant about that, I've heard?
No, I got no idea, mate.
No. I'm so glad you're up to date with everything we do. It is going to be the 100th episode of Talk to Dorks. I mean, there's probably more than that if you count all the content and stuff like that, but like official episodes, that will be the 100th.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, because we've obviously made a lot more content. That's probably why it hasn't stuck out to me. Because we do like shorts and even reels or whatever. And first
It,
100
it
official
was just me.
episodes.
I went down and started like counting up all the episodes, going through like when it was just me and Ash. Obviously, when you actually think about it, 100 episodes, and we've been going. 2026 will be the January 2026 will be 5 years, and it's now September. You think 100 episodes? Hang on, that's not actually a lot, but that includes a year and a half break.
Yeah, yeah.
That includes, like say, like there were weeks last year where we weren't doing episodes every week. This year, since we came back, which was again late in the year, it was like February we came back. I think it might have even been March we came back for season three. No,
No, we came back. I don't think we ever stopped recording, but
we did. We had a break, but over Christmas,
yeah, but not
I can
not,
tell
not
you.
a
Let me.
couple of months though. I mean,
I can go on the YouTube channel because I've got it open right here. I've got podcasts open. Duh, duh, duh. 2 months ago. Just say 6 months ago. Brilliant. 7 months ago was.
7 months ago would be in February.
Oh, look, now I've got an episode playing in the background. That's not good. I'm just trying to find the date. 4th of February was the premiere of season three with the new logo, all of that. So we'd had a month out there. There was not episodes going, but we've done an episode. I think at the moment we're about to hit more episodes in 1 year than we've ever done,
Yeah,
if we haven't already, which is good, which is really good. But 4 years, we're getting to 100 episodes. That's quite a feat, you know. Podcast's been on a bit of a journey, mate, to be honest.
yeah, it's come a long way. Especially like it's ironic. I get all the Facebook memories and that from like 3 or 4 years ago when I wasn't even born.
Oh, do you see all the stuff? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it
it's
comes up like
up all the memories of
5 years
when it's
ago
just
today.
me and
You and
Ash.
Ash or
You weren't
whatever.
even born. Took a second for the penny to drop. Yeah, like when it was just me and Ash, and it was like I say, it is in a sense a completely different ball game to what it was because that, as it was just started from the fact that me and him used to just talk on the phone. So we just pressed record, we did it, we sat down, and we had a thing back then where once a month we do an episode called Recap,
Okay.
which was meant to be a play on recap because the symbol was almost a Captain America shield. Well, it's very clever. I think,
God,
and all the
I'm glad
times
you
we've
guys
done
have
it,
got bored
one
since I
person
came
picked
along.
up on it. One person picked, and I'm sure it was Ash on a bot account going, "Oh, recap. I see what you did there."
Ash on a burner.
Yeah, straight up. I'm pretty sure it was because it
Absent
was
Ash.
his idea. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that would have been him.
You know what the thing is, right? Some people listen to this were thinking, who the hell is Ash?
It's weird, isn't it? How time goes on. This is what was the running joke last year. It was the obligatory Ash mention on the podcast.
Yeah.
Even though it went around, I still had to mention him every single time. But then at the same time, he is at this point in time the longest friend I've ever had. I'm like most continuous friend.
Yeah, yeah.
I've known him since I was 7 years old, and he's pushing 40. Bless him. He messaged me earlier. I was live streaming a bit of Fortnite earlier, and Ash appeared. Very rare for him to join my
He
lives.
joins demos quite a bit.
Yeah, he's on
Yeah,
He's on
yeah.
Damos. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm his oldest mate, and he only knows Damo because he's my cousin, and I
Well,
introduced
so is
him
half
to
the
gaming
fucking
to each
team.
other.
But
Pardon?
so is half the team. They've got some
What,
relation
my
to it.
family? Yeah, but I'm not stupid. You know, families stick close, don't they?
I thought you was about to say
Some
keep it in
of
the
them.
family, and I was going to say, don't say that.
No, yeah, yeah. Think it, don't say it.
I'm so glad you said you worded it correctly. It'd been even more better if Woody was here.
Yeah, because it gets awkward when when other family members are in the group, doesn't it? Because I mean, sometimes you got. So I should be careful with trying to make the team a little bit too family orientated because if there's any family kind of argument or heat, it brings
Oh
you
yeah,
onto the
puts you straight into the middle. I'm the
yeah,
favourite
straight.
cousin. No, I'm the favourite cousin.
Oh, I'm everyone. Listen, come on, I'm the most talented one in my. You've met the rest of my family. I'm the talent. Come on.
That isn't saying a lot. It's alright, mate, because my cousin got married the week. I didn't even get invited to the wedding.
Did you not? Why not? What did you do?
Fuck knows. So
You must have done something because again, like we always say, you're the
no,
silent killer.
no,
You've
no, no,
probably
no, no,
offended
no, no,
someone
no,
and not
right.
realised it.
So she's on like my dad's side of the family, so we're not that close anyway. We'll talk every now and then. Usually it's when she wants to borrow money or something. And then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting married next year," and I was like, "All right, yeah, I'll come to the wedding," sort of thing. If you're having a wedding thing, I don't really know how it goes with lesbians. Like, they're a bit more like unorthodox. It's like it's not a traditional wedding sometimes, is it? You know what I mean? So I didn't know what they had planned. So I was like, "All right, yeah."
New territory for you is what you mean.
You what, sorry?
It was a new territory for you.
Yeah, I felt like Phoebe and Friends on that episode. Although I didn't actually because I didn't get invited. But you know what I mean? Like, so I didn't know what to expect of it, whether they were going to make like a big traditional thing out of it. So I didn't think that of it. And then I seen the other day, she changed her surname on Facebook and she married Emily. I was like, don't remember going to that. I mean, I've got a pretty good memory for stuff like that. But,
Have you spoke to any other members of the family and like confirmed if they were there or not?
oh, we can't get into that on this, bloody hell.
I'm like, oh, this is
Nah,
again, this is
to
what
be fair, I don't really. You get like the happy birthdays off them and you say it back to them, sort of thing.
so you're not that. It's not like close cousins.
No, I mean she's like my dad's brother's daughter, as immediate cousin as you could be.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a direct cousin. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're fairly close. I don't know why we're now having a
Fuck,
debate.
this is
Like,
going to be so awkward if any of them watch this. But you know what? I don't care. You didn't invite me to your wedding.
again, referring back to Ash. Ash used to do that. He used to come on these episodes, and he'd just start ranting about his mum, and he would say some really like, unkind things, and not like horrible, but he just ran about his mum, like frustrations with his mum. Stay stubborn, and
Well,
he'd come back to it.
you got my
I go,
permission.
Ash, you do realise I share this on Facebook, and I have your mum on Facebook, and she always likes the post. She could be
Right.
listening.
Well, you got my permission. If I ever badmouth my mum on anything, you can kill me live, recording, whatever. So
Why?
I'll never say anything bad about my mum. It's your mum, isn't it?
No, yeah. Oh, yeah, but I mean, again, we're getting a little bit too deep on the podcast, but yeah,
Well, I
Ash
mean,
was
we
always
didn't have a
very
house
upset
plan, did we?
to, yeah, no, we haven't got a plan at all. So let's go into
We just
everyone's
call this one of the
proper.
third family issues. Like, actually,
It's
probably.
today's episode name, Family Issues.
Christ. Neve will be crying when he watches this one.
start ranting. Yeah, so should we start with the relationship problems first?
There aren't any
That's what we
problems,
have
mate.
therapy.
There
Pardon?
aren't any problems. She found it hilarious what I said last week.
Oh, yeah, I think that's why I blocked out that part of the episode, like the bit we did, because you just again, you've done it now. We're now talking about your family, and then we're talking about Ash's family problems. But the long and short of it was the reason Ash used to like say things about him because he grew up more with his dad.
Oh, right, okay.
So yeah, it's like broken family
Yeah,
issues.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's just frustrations, and he doesn't care, and he'll just let it out.
We'll get to that bit when we're on the talk show, sat on the sofa sort of thing. We've got a live audience, so we'll do that bit then.
Yeah, an evening with the Dorks. Yeah,
Yeah,
frustrations
yeah.
with
When
family.
Jimmy Fallon's ringing you up saying what you lot doing this weekend or something.
That is the aim. I think one day Jimmy Fallon will call on the Dorks.
I think it'll be him coming to us for favours, not the other way around. I always get him and Jimmy Kennel mixed up actually. Jimmy Fallon's the one that does like the shit. They're like the music thing where whoever's on has to sing a certain song in a certain style, that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they both basically do the same thing, a
Right.
talk show, and they've both got famous segments, and like, it's a running joke. Even like, have you ever seen where where they swap shows?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a running joke, and then like because Jimmy Kimmel's had some issues this week, and it has something to do with Trump and all that. He's been taken off air and cancelled, and Jimmy Fallon made a joke about it, and he was like, "Yeah, my dad rang me the other day. He said I can't believe you've been cancelled." Meaning even he believes that it's Jimmy
Oh
Kimmel.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, if we say we haven't got a plan, I think if I haven't watched much TV other than Peacemaker, but you haven't seen it. I mean,
No.
Donald Trump's been on a bit of a rampage this week again.
Oh mate, I've got no idea when it comes to politics. I just stay out of it.
Neither do I. Haven't got a clue, but you can't help but look and see some of these clips, and you go, seriously, these people that are running these countries at the moment, it's a bit.
Yeah.
It's what was that?
Oh, it's just a cat just destroying everything in my bedroom because he wants
Your
attention.
cat.
Yeah.
Have you not learned to lock her out yet?
No, because he'll just sit meowing at the door, scratching it, and you'll hear that.
Fair enough. Oh my god, I've got something to talk about. We're Power Ranger fans. Like, have you been playing? Have you played Fortnite yet since the Megazord come in?
No, Moon was telling me about this earlier though.
Oh my god! Like it is like so. Obviously, I am now on the Battle Pass. See, I don't know how much you play Fortnite. So you get the original Battle
Yeah,
Pass,
yeah.
and then you get bonus ones. The bonus one, like the top end thing you can get from the bonus content from the Battle Pass, is the black and gold
Megazord.
Megazord.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But to get the Megazord skin, they were bringing like a bonus pass. You had to gain levels to get it, which included the Megazord skin itself, the
Right.
power sword as a pickaxe.
Yeah, yeah.
The back bling is like the guns, like
I've
basically.
seen that bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have you seen the other skin that's come with it?
I've seen the Dragon's All battle mode. If that's what you're talking about.
And the
I
stuff
shared
with
it
the
to our
staff.
story.
I don't know because you don't obviously if you don't tag it, I don't sometimes see what you're posting
Oh,
on there
I didn't
because
know if because like you made the account, it notifies you if someone else posts, sort of thing.
no.
Oh, I'll
That's what I'm
post whatever I
saying.
want then.
Sometimes I don't get these notifications. Like when Kurt does things, which he always does. Kurt's always doing bits, or you share stuff. Like the rest of the show, I didn't know you'd done all them promos.
Yeah,
As I said so many times, when you said you were just going to film some stuff, I
yeah.
thought you just filming wrestlers walking backstage. I didn't realise you meant you were doing promo segments outside, which do some more next time.
Oh
It's
mate, I've
great.
got better plans for next time. Don't worry.
Yeah, we actually there's a underlying subject. I need to right because I want this on record because potentially next week, obviously we're building the show, and later on in the show, Kurt, even though he's not here, has sat down with, and there is another match now confirmed for Back in Time, which is the Flying Scotsmen, Gary and Stephen, old school friends of mine that work over at Gen Pro, the show I went to last week, and against the Kings of the Ring, Richie and Sullivan King, which, by the way, I've watched the footage already. They get very heated.
Good.
Very heated. Yeah, yeah. It's very, very, like you can see, very good idea to put this match together. It's going to be another. See what I mean? I'm a little bit concerned about about Richie and Sullivan King. Remember at the end of the match there was that kind of altercation between them two?
Yeah, I do, because I was the one that filmed it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. As we were just saying, but there was that kind of altercation, and they seem all right. But yeah, you watch the footage and you'll see what I mean. Yeah. I'm not unsure about the team.
Never know, it might unravel in the match.
So that means technically we have got, we've bar one match, we've got D'Angelo is still our American import waiting for an opponent for the main event. Ciphering through messages, trying to find the right opponent, but then there's one more match we need to bring both opponents on.
Yes.
That's happening this week. Yes, wait. Right. That is
It's about time.
Johnny Royal and Michael Parky Streams Parks. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up, because this is to build their matchup, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like Parky has some issues because he's dying to get hold of the Cosplay Nightmare. Instead, he's now going to be facing Kev's very good friend. Yes.
Yeah.
Then there's this other person who loves to rile Parky up. There is this other person that loves to give him grief. And that person, who is, a member of the Talk to Dorks board at Talk Dork Wrestling,
Sounds a great guy.
is potentially going to be there for that episode, and I'm concerned.
Why would you be?
I'd like
Why
to
would
hear
you
your
be?
thoughts on
Why,
this, Laferde.
what's the concerns? What is there to be concerned
What's the
about?
concerns? You.
What do you mean? If you think right that anything's going to kick off and then potentially have a backlash onto Back in Time, the guy can't even fold a chair.
Oh.
So you don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, but what I'm concerned about is because you love trying to get a cheap pop out of people, and especially love winding Parky up. It's going to get heated between them, and you're going to come up with something like you just did. Can't even fold a chair. Say something funny, and it's going to stir. But he's already.
Yeah, but you just admitted it's funny, so therefore I'm justified.
It's hilarious. It is hilarious because I get it. You love a bit of banter. You love winding people up. But this man is potentially a psychopath. Do you understand that?
I'm not scared.
You realise Back in Time is a week before Halloween. Have you watched the horror movie before?
Yeah,
With psychopaths in?
No, not Psychopath. I watched that crap weapons film the other week, but we'll get on to that.
Okay, right, okay. We'll come back. We'll circle back to that one. We will come back. Do you understand that Parky, if at some point he decides, when we're involved in a wrestling show, where you're in the same vicinity of him, to take some frustration out on you, it's potentially going to happen.
Yeah, but it'll be alright because we'll get some.
And who's the one that who's the one on our team that is the one that is trained in the wrestling ring? Who's the one that's going to have to stand up for you? Me.
Well, I find that very chivalrous of you.
Well, not really. No, I don't, because I'm quite happy. I'm very excited to not be involved in the wrestling side of running this wrestling show, because it's taken a lot of pressure off me just to sit and watch the product we put on go amazingly. But if then Parky then kicks your ass and it becomes into what is a wrestling thing, who's the one that has to step in?
Listen, first of all, Parky ain't kicking anyone's ass. I'm very convinced that Johnny Royal will put him in his place. Kev,
no underlying nothing to take away from Johnny Royal. I think Johnny Royal is a great talent. That's why, we've been friends for a long time.
No, that's what I mean. So I feel like Parky might be frustrated going into it or anything. If I do, I'll do not say anything beforehand. And Johnny's just going to put him in his place, and it's just going to be a nice, pleasant night for everyone but Parky, which is exactly what he deserves.
Okay. Look, I mean,
as for next week, he's at the other end of Scotland, so don't worry about it.
You're a lot closer. Okay, but see, that's another point. See, again, you can't this. This is one of them situations where you live a lot closer to him than I do, right? If he decides and he's like, you know what, I'm just going to turn up to Laferde's house because,
He can
you know,
join, share a
Parky
bed
has
with me if he
three
wants to. I ain't bothered. No one is scared of parking, mate. Don't worry about it. Or the way I'm seeing it, this is then I'll stop winding Parky up and I'll just go on to someone else. I mean, there's plenty of people I can choose from.
Well, no, because I don't want you winding up any
No,
of
no,
the
no, no,
rest
no.
of
I've
us.
witnessed to this. I've witnessed this. When I went to Northumberland on my week off in August, you rang me and you said you went for everyone's job role when it comes to the podcast and the show and everything, and you went and you stopped at my name and you just went, your job is to wind everyone up.
Yeah, but everyone,
Exactly.
you've concentrated your efforts on Parky, and
Yeah, that's only for this time round.
oh right, okay, so you're moving on.
Yeah.
I'm just okay, all right, okay. Listen, you crack on as what you've got to do. But all I'm saying is, if that man, because you're firmly standing there, I get it. You know, this is how the wrestling world works. You believe, without a shadow of a doubt, Johnny Royal is going to take the win in that match.
Yep.
Yeah. I look at it and go, yeah, Johnny Royal has every chance. If that match goes straight down the middle, Johnny Royal has every chance of taking that win because Parky has been out of wrestling for a while. But I also have to speak, but I know Parky has been keeping it very on the down low how much training he's putting in to get back into wrestling shape. And two, again, there's the fact that he does like to say it's not personal, it's just violence. And we saw a not snapped version yet of Parky at Never Say Die. He was ready to swing them chairs at J.E. and Stally, the GMs.
Yep.
His friends, he was ready to swing them chairs at them. He didn't. But what if this whole build-up, what if little things that Laferde are saying are pushing him to want to snap a little bit?
Well, I
He
hope so. I've
snapped.
been doing it long enough.
Right, okay. So maybe, you know, underline of this, you may be about to turn him into an unhinged, very great talent that people are going to be looking at, and you know that is your job role, I suppose. And then that's
Yeah,
what
I
you've
could be
done.
bringing out
You've
the best
done
of
this.
him.
But again, if you go on to any wrestling company, when the bosses get involved, sometimes an arse whooping happens. And I'm just letting you know, you can sit there and you can claim I'm a member of the board and all stuff like that. Okay, welcome to the wrestling business is all I'm going to say. And if something happens, of course I'm going to be the one to step in for you, and it's going to set something up where I might end up having to take on Parkin if he's a lunatic like I'm thinking he might be. Thanks for that. Me that ends up going through a Texas death match or something.
Well, you haven't got much else to lose, have you? Even if you do.
What do you mean I haven't got
Bet
much
your
else to
hat
lose? Fuck you.
That was too
I've
easily
got a family to lose.
in fact, I'm going to put it out there. I'm convinced Jacob could have Parky. I've seen him putting the moves in. I've seen him warming up last time round.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going by this. Right.
That'll be a great match. Like Jacob been like
Jacob and Parky.
been like a little hornswoggle sort of guy and just absolutely taking Parky out. Absolute hurricane ranas from him and everything.
Jacob and Parky would be a interesting match if we get the Parky that hasn't snapped. Like I said,
Yeah, it's kind of tight on Jacob if he does snap.
yeah. I like.
At least we get rid of Parky though, and that's the problem, though, because he'll be in prison.
All I'm saying is,
You know what? We've spent too much of this episode talking about Parky. Let's move on.
and the next week it could be the whole episode on Parky.
Christ, he's going to love his minute in the spotlight, isn't he? His 5 minutes of fame.
Parky, I just want you to know, right? I'm looking directly in the camera at you, directly in the eyes, right? If I'm right, you snap, and please listen. Try not to. But if all the frustration is coming because you really want to get your hands on Kev, just for what he did, and all the frustrations are taken out on someone else in the podcast or anything like that, I don't want to be the one that has to step in. So listen, just Don't call me out. Don't do the rest of it. If you need to whoop Laferde's ass, whoop Laferde's ass and leave it there. Simple as.
And I'm going to say this, Parky, I'm looking at the camera now. Do whatever you want, you little
Are you
bitch.
sure?
Yeah. Don't mean I can see it, but they can see me, right? Parky, do whatever you want, you little bitch. It ain't going to work. Right, anyway, horror film.
Horror, yeah, sounds like one.
Well, we've just been talking about a weapon, we might as well talk about something else.
All right, okay, come on then.
So, weapons, right? You've never heard of Weapons?
No. Who's in it?
I'm going to say no one famous, but obviously are famous. But it's not like any A-list names. You might have seen the poster. It's like a couple of kids running around in like a silhouette background with their arms out.
I'm looking. I'm just while you're talking about it. I'm just looking.
So basically, the short version of the story is this old lady called Gladys, who's creepy as fuck, by the way. And like she controls kids by getting a strand of the hair, wrapping it around a stick, and snapping it. And these people just like run.
Is she ginger by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen a picture.
Yeah, they just do whatever she wants them to do, basically. So she kidnaps all these kids, and the film's about finding about where they're being kept, basically, and what they're doing. And she's just like amassing all these kids to steal their youth because she's really old or some weird stuff like that. And it's a pretty good film until it gets about 90% in, and then it just turns into some weird comedy film.
Oh, really? Just from a picture, is Pedro Pascal in it?
I don't know off the top of my head, if I'm honest with you. I just remember seeing the woman.
Right.
It's got Wong from MCU in it.
By any chance, is that him?
That's Wong, yeah. That's when he's possessed.
I was just looking about to say, I feel like I recognise who that is, but I can't pinpoint who it is because obviously the face is swollen.
Yeah, so they do all like these jump scares or whatever and make it scary the whole film. Gets to like 90% into the film, it starts to become daylight. And then there's just like 30 kids chasing, that broke out of this spell, just chasing this old woman through people's houses.
Okay.
It's like something from Looney Tunes. It just completely ruins the whole film.
So you wouldn't recommend? You just really don't. Is it doing okay? Like, have you seen if it's doing okay?
I think to be fair, it's had really good reviews and ratings and stuff. But well, from what I've seen, but I'd recommend watching it. But then like, just don't be too disappointed with the ending.
Yeah. Going back to the Superman thing before I forget, because it's in my head. You haven't seen the latest updates?
No, I did, however, though, see the actor that plays Mr. Terrific cancelled a Comic-Con appearance because of filming commitments upcoming.
All right, fair enough. Yep, absolutely, that's good. So, what I would suggest for you is just quickly have a look at James Gunn's Instagram while you're there. Have you got your phone to hand?
I do.
Have a look at the picture. He shared a picture of a draft of the script. See if you can see it.
Am I going to have to zoom in?
I shouldn't hope so. There is a definitive picture on the front. 6 posts along in his Instagram.
Of a brain?
Yeah.
Brainiac?
Well, what did it instantly make you think of?
The human brain.
That is a draft for the Man of Tomorrow, which is the next Superman movie.
Draft
the movie where the first picture he showed was a picture of Superman stood next to Lex in the green costume, in the green mech outfit, which people have speculated. And he then said that they will have to reluctantly work together to fight a bigger threat.
Yep, I've seen that bit, yeah.
People then speculating it was Brainiac. He's then released a picture of the front of the draft, and there is a picture of
an open brain.
A skeleton with a brain in it. Mate, don't know about you, but Brainiac in a live-action movie.
It's about time. I mean, I'm not really as up to date with the DC universe as I am with the Marvel stuff, but I think it's about time that they'll...
You know Brainiac is.
Yeah.
Did you watch Smallville or...
No, I really, really wanted to start watching The Flash the other week, but then the episodes weren't listed in order and it pissed me off.
Mate, have you never watched Smallville?
No. I've never really been a Superman sort of guy until recently. Right?
honestly, the good thing about Smallville, especially like if you go, like, because it was that era of like Dawson's Creek and
Yeah.
like them kind of rom-commy
Crap.
series that were out, them things. So it's kind of like that at the beginning, and then it evolves. But like it's like a Freak of the Week show at the beginning, but it is literally Superman. It starts as he finds out that he's not human, and it goes from that, and it leads to the very day he becomes Superman. It is such a good show. But Brainiac in that is played by James Masters, who
Scott
plays
Summers.
right.
He's Scott Summers in X-Men, isn't he? Not James
No,
Marsden. No.
James, yeah, it's fair. James Masters, that was Spike in Buffy.
Hmm.
He's like really good at it. Probably like if you're gonna watch it, maybe it just spoiled a little bit. I'll tell you that. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, he's in it. He's Brainiac in it, and like Brainiac's brilliant in that. There's Brainiac in Krypton. Did you ever watch Krypton?
No.
Krypton again, underrated show really, because no one really knew it was happening, but it was Superman's grandfather on Krypton.
Right.
And to me, if you have a look at the clip, just search Krypton Doomsday. They made Doomsday look the most like Doomsday.
I was going to say, I've seen things saying that Doomsday and Krypton was like one of the best.
It looked the most. He
like
had the
best
green
looking
shoe,
one sort of thing.
the
Yeah.
spikes looking right. He was good in Superman and Lois. Have you watched Superman and Lois? No.
No.
Mate, you need to go watch some TV. Honestly, there is some great DC stuff out there, and that'll make you more of a DC fan.
To be fair, right, Gotham is underrated as a TV show. I don't know if it classes as DC, but I love Gotham.
I loved Gotham. The end, I'm all right with it now. I can go back and watch it, but the ending annoyed me because they promised they weren't going to do a Smallville, and
Show him in the costume.
at the end of Smallville, you never saw him. Really, you didn't really see him in the costume properly.
Yeah.
There was always a wink to the screen of him not actually in the costume. Yeah?
Right.
So so you don't really ever see it. And Gotham, they did pretty much. They said they weren't going to do it, but you saw him throughout the whole episode. Jumping through, you saw his shadow jumping through windows, and at the very, 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 very end, at the very, very end, you see him
Zoomed in on him,
jumping,
yeah.
and that's it. Like, yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the costume.
No, the costume itself was a bit naff, but I feel like the story worked.
It literally looked like he had like not like cricket gear on.
Yeah, it was cricket gear, yeah.
Like spray painted cricket gear. I was like, I know you're trying to say this is his first
Like
costume,
year one,
but
yeah.
you could have done better than that. Like you could have made it look. You could have borrowed a costume from anywhere else. But I loved the kiddie that played him, Bruce Wayne, David
Molina, is it something like that? Mazouz.
Mazouz.
Yeah.
Him, brilliant. Again, Gotham was going great with who was the first Joker? The twins, when it Jeremiah.
Oh, Damo.
Damo. He does look like Damo. I need to try and throw that Power Ranger picture up. Let me highlight this and I'll remember to do it.
There was Jerome and then Jeremiah, wasn't there?
Jerome was first, right?
Yeah.
Jerome, unbelievable Joker.
Yeah?
Jeremiah, until the last episode,
When you see him like as the Joker.
like Mr. J.
Yeah.
Mr. J, I couldn't stand him. But that last bit, it was like, if that would have just been Jeremiah, that would have just been the perfect transformation into him, because like they did the whole mask, like cut off face and everything. He basically did all the Joker storylines and then decided, no, he's not the one.
Yeah, he did play that guy really well though. Like he was one of the best parts of the show. Him and Penguin, to be fair.
Penguin, unreal. Riddler, unreal.
Yeah.
Like, all the characters were brilliant. The girl that played Selena Kyle,
Oh yeah.
absolutely great casting for all of it. Alfred, like brilliant.
Oh, he was unbelievable. Him, yeah.
What's his name? Jim Gordon, brilliant.
Yeah.
Bullock, brilliant. Every single character in that was perfectly played. It's just the Joker kind of thing just went away. Like it was like they went.
It's like they had to sort of shoehorn in the fact there was a Joker in that universe right at the end.
Yeah, but couldn't call him Mr. Joker because of this. So you should have just left him out.
I know, but they had pretty much every character apart from Clayface, I think, maybe.
I can't remember. Did they do
They
something
did
with that?
some similar where a guy could like mould his face, but he never got confirmed to be Clayface.
Yeah.
And then I don't think they did
Fair enough.
Man-Bat either, but
But Gotham, honestly, like it's again, Smallville again. Now I appreciate the ending, and Gotham, I appreciate the ending, but like you could have done a bit better. Superman, honestly, Superman and Lois is such like Tyler Hoechlin, and I saw something today that Tom Welling, who played Clark
yeah,
Kent
yeah.
in Smallville, he he was actually offered the role to be Supergirl Superman in the Supergirl TV series as the Arrowverse. Whether it's true or not, because it was just a TikTok, it could have been a complete lie. But I was like, yeah, that would have been quite cool. But obviously, it would have been technically a different Superman because he had a Supergirl, etc.
Yeah,
And we could have finally got him in the costume, which is something like I just want to see once. I just see him, even if it's just at a fancy dress car. I just want to see you in that costume. You are a Superman. That's why I've got you up there. You're a big part of
he wasn't
me.
part of the like crazy high
Crisis.
cameos in Flash movie, was he?
Not Flash, but he was in the Crisis
Yeah,
on Infinite Earths in the Arrowverse, which was unbelievable. Great, he was in it, but it it's good to see him, and it's a good little cameo, stuff like that. But it's really frustrating because Lex pulls out a bit of kryptonite and he just picks it up and lobs it, and he's like,
oh, I've
and
seen
then
that scene. Yeah, and he's like,
yeah,
I
basically
thought I'd give up being
he's
Superman
given
ages
up his
ago.
powers because he's got kids and that. It's
Yeah,
like, hang on, I spent 10 years of a show watching you become Superman, and
you just
clearly
give it
about
up.
5 years later, because you haven't aged much, and neither's Lois. 5 years later, you've gone, nah.
Not for me.
It's one of them like you kind of annoy me because it spoiled the ending. But it was good to see him, and then you get Brandon Routh to come back as Superman in that same episode.
Yeah,
It's like, no, to be fair, you've given that man deserved another little shot, a great shot, and he was brilliant in it. Him in that Kingdom Come costume with the black and red symbol.
hmm.
Have you seen it?
No,
Oh, mate.
I think I'm
Honestly,
familiar
go
with the
and watch these
costume, but
DC shows.
I watched Titans as well. I like Titans.
Titans fell off for me. It started really good. It
The
fell off.
season where it was Red Hood, I think that was the best season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to give it another go. But honestly, if you need to start with Smallville because even though it's not part of the Arrowverse,
You
it's
need
the
to watch
reason
it
the
to be
Arrowverse
relevant. Yeah,
started, and it does end up going into it. I mean that Crisis in Infinite Earths, mate. You got some great cameos from older stuff. You had better. Crisis was actually better than what the Flash did with the multiverse. There was a Michael Keaton hint. There was
I
a
think they brought the really original Flash guy. He was in it, wasn't
mate. He's like the guy who plays him is Barry's dad
he? Right.
in the Flash, but also he comes in as another character, and he eventually then comes back as his Flash from the '90s. So even that, which you can go back in from literally 1990, you can go back and watch that, and that's linked to it. Like I said, they actually dealt with the multiverse so much better than the Flash did, and because the Flash could have been great if you actually just didn't give us a cartoon.
Mm.
And this is someone that a year ago or 2 years ago was raving and how much I love that film, but I just generally love the Michael Keaton part of that film.
I like the film. I mean, I
That
think it's a good film.
it is a good film. It's not what the film should have been, but the main bit I'll go and watch for is my whole Michael Keaton part
Yeah.
because to be honest, I actually struggle watching Ezra Miller on screen now.
Mm.
Just because I just find him so cringe, like the way they have decided to deal with all these things
Yeah.
since all of that kicked off. It's like, oh
It kind of makes it
no,
hard to sometimes distinguish between the character, doesn't it, and the person playing him.
yes, especially because and Ash will laugh at this, another Ash reference, because he always hated him. Like even before, where he hated, he was like the way he runs with the arms and all. He's like, hey, that's not bad.
I
Ash
actually
is a
didn't mind.
big
I didn't mind that
punishment.
though. I thought that was quite a different take on it.
I hated the running, and I did hate that bit in the Zack Snyder's Justice League where he's like, I did this for you, Pa. I
Yeah.
did this for. Oh, like a cringy scene. That bit could have stayed with the Josh Whedon cut. But he also, it, 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 I, I've lost what I'm saying, but Ash kind of was always like he just wasn't Barry Allen. Barry Allen shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
Barry Allen is goofy, but he's not like that. He just nothing about it. But the running part of it, the only bit I actually ever liked of the running was in the Flash movie where he took the Mickey out of it, where he doesn't realise he's lost it and he's running around like that, and he just realises he looks like an idiot, sort of thing. Like just look, he's sort of squeaking shoes. But yeah, how have we ended up at the Flash? See, for an episode that doesn't have a plan, we've got to 40 minutes. We're at the point where we can go, there we go, because we've got a 20-minute into altercation with Kurt, the Flying Scotsman, and the Kings of the Ring. So we can go into that, unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
Yeah, I got one more thing I want to mention to you, so I want to see what you say about this. Not a bad thing.
No, you said that last week.
That wasn't a bad thing either. That's just a difference of opinions. John Cena, Comic Con.
Don't.
Yeah, I told you it's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing at all, apart from that it's annoying because Jacob.
Does he know?
You
You don't even got your headphones on, so I might be spoiler alert in here.
What do you mean?
Usually you record with your headphones on. So it sounds
No,
like
but did you not see the faff I had? Because Ronnie had my new earbuds. He's lost the rubber bits that go in your ear. He's lost one of them.
Oh.
Because he's messing about a bit early. He's walking around with my earbuds early, and I put music on. He threw them.
Oh.
But obviously, as soon as it got announced, I was like, yes, I'll take Jacob. But I didn't realise they were putting the tickets and that on sale that moment. They went within about 15 minutes. Like, so it was like, I would have, that, was it Liverpool?
Yeah.
I've said to you, if there's something that's, I will come that far, if it's something
worth
that
it.
will fucking, be worth it. And for him to actually have a photo with him or an interaction with him, whatever, done. But bang, gone within seconds. Like, not even,
Expensive
not even
as well,
a
bloody
chance.
hell.
How much was
I
it?
feel like it was £200 minimum.
I would have paid it. I think for a photo that included two, like you could have two people in a photo with him.
I don't know. I just saw people complaining
I
about
remember
prices
seeing something like that. I would have done it because it would have been stepdad and stepson. I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
If it was just him, but I got to go in and at least shake because stepdad, nice to meet you, buddy. Like, big fan.
Yeah.
Like he's been on this journey with you. Like you should. The thing is, that was the bit I was like, he's gone viral on TikTok for me and him reacting to when you turned heel this year. Imagine being able to tell him that.
Yeah.
We hit 1.2. He's hit 1.2 million views. You never know. John Cena's a good guy. He may have turned around and said, "Show me the video."
Yeah.
He could, because again, he's done stuff like, I don't. I fantasize about stuff. It's stuff like that. You know what I mean? In interactions.
You know, it's kind of. I've seen people like commenting about it. Like Monopoly are pretty good with like if it's an expensive thing, you can do like a payment plan. So, but a lot of people commenting saying they didn't even give them the option for that to make it affordable for people because they just sold out that quickly.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I mean. I didn't really. If I'd have realised, I would have jumped on it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
On it, and I would have figured a way out of just making it happen.
Well, I sent it to obviously the group chat as soon as I seen it, but I didn't realise that they were going to go on sale like then.
Unbelievable, mate. Thing is, it may not be the luck because he's retiring from wrestling. He's not retiring from being a celebrity.
Yeah.
He might come back.
Anything,
You
might
never
be
know.
more opportunity.
Yeah, and be yeah. I mean, I'm still under the impression that his last match isn't going to be his last match, and it's going to be one more at WrestleMania. But
There always is, though, isn't there?
Yeah. But I think
You'd know all about that.
Huh?
You'd know all about that.
Yeah. Like, if I had some advice for John Cena, always come back for one more. Just be in shape. Right, let's hand over to Kurt and the Flying Scotsmen and the Kings of the Ring, and then we'll wrap things up.
We are on the countdown to TDW Back in Time on the 26th of October. Loads of matches already announced, loads more still to come as well. But I am over the moon to officially announce the latest addition to the roster who will be performing at Back in Time on the 26th of October. One of which, if you are a regular listener to the Talks with Dorks podcast, you've been introduced to already because they made an appearance on our Superman episode a little while ago. But we're not here to talk comic book superheroes. We're here to talk real life superheroes with the wrestlers that are going to be making an appearance in just a few short weeks' time. But that latest addition to the roster, we have got one of the best tag teams in the UK joining us. One you might know, the other one you're about to be introduced to very shortly. They make up the Flying Scotsmen.
What an introduction.
Hello, lads.
Yeah.
I like that. One of the best.
Yeah.
I'm going to be introducing your opponents in a minute, and I feel like they might already take umbrage to that one, so I'm prepared for that already. But firstly, guys, for one of you, nice to see you again. For the other one, nice to see you personally for the first time. But for those of you who are watching or listening right now who have not been introduced to the Scotsman before, firstly, you owe it to yourself to go and check out their back catalogue. But also, for anyone who might be being introduced to the Scotsman for the very first time, guys, I might as well just throw it to you straight away. Who are the Flying Scotsmen? Why should we be excited to see you on the 26th of October? And yeah, what can we expect from you?
Do you want to start, Stephen, or shall I go ahead?
No, go on. You go ahead. And again, we're going to apologise. We're going to apologise to everyone straight away. If we talk to each other, we'll speak Scottish. So if no one understands us, please say something, and we will try and revert back to talking like this.
Yeah. So
heavily subtitled episode.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. So yeah, the Flying Scotsmen. So we've been wrestling for 23 years now. So we started when we were young pups at 16 years of age, and then I'll let you do the math to add that up to what we're going to be. Started off for a long time ago, and obviously just someone who loved wrestling to begin with. Kind of obviously tagged together. I remember, obviously we're very young. Remember not to have an argument until we become tag team champions one day. Didn't last long, that argument, but we've obviously been together, obviously tagging us, like I say, for 23 years with a small break in between. And Stephen, if you want to go ahead and add a little bit more to that.
Yeah, so the Flying Scotsman, a name taken from the train, the famous train from London to Scotland itself, the Flying Scotsman. Loved it all along as when we were kids. As you can probably tell from the T-shirts we're wearing, big Hulk Hogan fans. And then later in life, following it from the Attitude Era and continuing along. Started our professional career at Dropkicks Wrestling. Again, I can't remember the date, probably 2000 and something. We started our career.
2002.
See, you remember it. So started that career then. Obviously, our wrestling style, so to speak, I suppose, in the younger days, we went with a Flying Scotsman because we thought we were higher flyers. We may be a bit low level flying now because of my brothers, obviously not as limber as what we used to be. So like I said, I think we're an exciting tag team still. Still got a lot in the tank. We did have a break in 2020.
Yeah.
So we did have a bit of a break then. And then something lit a fire underneath us again and say, right, let's go back for it again. And yeah, so we've gone back for it again. Like I said, our style is, my brother is the stronger one out of the two. So you will see him doing more of the heavy lifting, so to speak, of the tag team. Being twins as well is a big help because I don't have to think, we don't have to talk to each other. There's no miscommunication or anything between us two. It's all up in our heads. We know each other very well. We don't even have to think; it just goes along. So I'm looking forward to coming along on the 26th of October, putting some entertainment in there, a bit of flashiness as well. Hopefully, something to catch the eyes of everyone.
Well, you say twins with that sort of unspoken psychic communication that twins just seem to be able to do. Just before we press record on this one, as everyone joined the call, there was that beautiful moment when one of you joined and then the other one joined very shortly after. And I don't know if you'd planned to both wear yellow shirts today because your reactions upon seeing each other was, right.
I mean, I have got the Flying Scotsman one on, so...
Doesn't that say established 2002 on it? And
Yeah,
had
you
to
can't even
double-check the
remember.
date
It's clearly on
earlier
his
on.
shirt.
Oh, that shows you how old I am. I'm forgetting even when it's in front of my face.
Well, I can imagine. I mean, obviously, you guys have been tearing it up for over 20 years at this point, and again, you only have to see some of the matches you guys have had to know how good our team, the Scotsmen, are. But I feel like something that you kind of mentioned and alluded to, which is as twins, that almost psychic level communication that you guys can have of just knowing each other, know each other from day one. I feel like that, if anything, can be a advantage to you guys and possibly a disadvantage to any team that wrestles you, because you guys almost don't need to plan when you're in the ring. There's no way of being able to, necessarily hear too much communication happening. It will just happen, which can be very hard to combat against because, no way of knowing what's coming my way until it's already coming my way in unison. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are going to be doing on the 26th, especially because knowing who your opponents are going to be. Now,
Okay.
they've been waiting patiently, and I feel like we should introduce them now because this is a team who people who saw our first show, Never Say Die, will be familiar with them. In fact, assuming that the camera zoomed in on me at this point, you might already be able to see the poster in my background, which actually has these two guys' faces on it. They were in our, not just our very first show, but our very first match that we ever put on against the Strong Dads. They made a promise to teach some veterans a lesson to help them move aside so that they could finally properly take over. Now, didn't necessarily go their way on that occasion. I'm curious to see their thoughts and opinions on that, but we'll get to that as we go, as we introduce the Flying Scotsmen's opponents for TDW Back in Time. They are Sullivan King and Richie, the Kings of the Ring. Hello, gents.
Evening. Evening
So-
all. We've been waiting patiently, might I add.
Yeah,
You're correct on that one.
blowing off a lot of steam, like them old steam engine trains.
Oh, that was
Oh, yeah.
Choo choo.
Choo choo, Thomas.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So what are we
So,
here
lads.
for anyway? Yeah. We got to
So-
face these two mugs. Huh? The Flying
Yeah.
Scotsmen. I don't care how many years you've been in the business. Yeah.
Too long, mate. Too long.
I am the ruler of the ring. And this right here. Go on, you tell him. You tell him.
Do you know what? Actually, I am the man. I am the man, the myth, the legend. I am Sullivan King. Sully effing King. Actually, if you really want to put too fine of a point on it, we are the kings of the ring. Kings of the rings. And when you were doing your little maths equation earlier, your little Scott Steiner maths, I worked out that actually the years that you put together equal just old. Has-beens.
Oh.
Done. Ooh.
I know, it's clever.
Sorry.
How did your last match turn
been
out?
and gone. Yet another.
I was waiting for you guys to finish.
What's that?
I was just waiting for you guys to finish because it's getting close to bedtime and you were really boring me. I thank you for introducing yourselves, the rulers of the ring, and the effing other guy. But no, it'll be great to have you guys in the ring, because I'm pretty sure from watching your last match, this should be quite an easy walkover for us guys. So it'll be nice to sort of
Got
have
bed
the
early.
young pups in the ring for a little while.
Man said easy.
Easy.
The kings of the ring. You don't even know who you're dealing with, bruv.
Right, well,
You see
I
me,
wanna-
yeah?
I want
Aye.
to talk very quickly before this goes way
Oh,
too quickly off the rails.
whoa. You're going to cut me off. You're going to cut me off.
Point Dexter, calm down, all right? We know it's all about you and your little podcast, all right? But you got us on here, so you've actually got some content to actually put out there. So let the man talk, yeah?
Thank you very much. I am one of the best technical wrestlers in the UK. Today, nobody can hold a flame to my candle.
You beat Doug Williams, didn't you? He beat Doug Williams. You've heard of him, right? You've heard of him.
I've heard of Doug Williams, yeah.
But we're done. Boom. Doug
Easy.
Williams.
The ambassador of British wrestling. Tick. RKJ. One of the best in the UK scene and who's tearing it up in Japan right now. Tick. Connor Mills. Tick.
Yeah.
Paul Tyrrell. The Essex bad boy. Tick. I've made a list of names and I'm ticking through all of them. And I don't see the Flying Scotsmen on there.
Because you haven't beat us yet. That's probably why.
Honourable mentions. You don't get the list. You just get included. Footnote, mate. Footnote.
You better be honoured to step in the ring with us.
Go on then, Poindexter. You were saying, mate. Go on.
As you were saying.
Come on, Harry. Or you can get back in the cupboard, right?
Thank you very much, lads. So, I mean, to be fair, you've listed off those names, and you know it is a laundry list of talent that you guys have run through. And I mean, you know, you've made a point of basically just putting to bed legend after legend after no name after no name. Now, most of those names you listed there were singles victories. Obviously, Sullivan, you've also made a point of getting in the ring and tearing it up with some notable names in the industry as well. But again, mainly in singles competitions since then. Now, obviously, you're here as the Kings of the Ring this time. And the last time TDW fans might have seen you, there was some miscommunication in your match. Obviously, you know, a mistimed move led to the opening for the Strong Dads to hit their Father's
All right,
Day
let
device.
me cut you off right there, yeah? It wasn't a miscommunication. You was in the wrong place, yeah? Let me get that straight. And on this time around, we are going to be on the same page. We're going to follow by my rule book, and you're going to follow by my lead. Is that right?
Sounds like a very strong team you've got there.
Yeah?
Unison.
That's
Like
right,
it.
yeah.
Unison.
So, if you follow my lead, as long as you follow my lead, and don't get in the way again. All right.
We're going to go.
Look.
Stop running your mouth, right?
I know I may have chipped your tooth. Look, I'm sorry for that. But you was in the way. Come on now. Come on.
Every great tag team goes through teething problems, and that's all that we've
It's
gone
true.
through.
It's true, Stephen. You remember when you chipped my tooth? What were we? 5? That's what it sounds like. Children fighting each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Excellent. That's good. No, I said perfect. Working at getting your team strength bonding now. Get it in now, because obviously come October the 26th. Sorry, I am going back north of the border again. I'll try and make it go down south. October 26th. We will, bring it on. Get your team bonded in now, because by the sounds of it, it's not going to be a long match.
No, you're right. It's not going to be a long match because the ring's going to be filled with blood, piss, and iron brew by the time me and him have kicked the crap out of you two.
Okay, cool. The good news is we are drinking iron brew on that day. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'll bring the brew.
Disgusting.
Iron brew is amazing. You can't bad talk iron brew.
Rancid.
You've taken it personal now. You can call me what names you want, but bad talk iron brew. Oh, that's
Sorry,
it.
I didn't hear a word he just said then. All I heard was freedom and something about kilts. That's all I got.
Freedom and something about kilts. That's correct. Scotland, the only nation who has not.
Can we get subtitles on this, please, man? Can we get subtitles? If someone's going to diss me, I will at least want to know what they're talking about.
I don't even know if the subtitles are getting right.
No, probably not.
Just so you know, so the subtitles will say, "Winners, Flying Scotsmen." That's what it will say.
Definitely something lost in translation there.
Real cheesy, that one.
Yeah. Cheesy.
Look, you boys are in for the fight of your life. Don't you worry.
That's cool. Yeah. Bring it. Like I say,
we've been doing it
for a good few years. We need to keep ourselves young, and if it's going in the ring with the Kings of the Ring, then go.
Our ring. You're stepping into our ring.
Okay, we step into your ring, but you'll be laying down, looking up at that ceiling. Okay, for 1, 2, 3. All right. See, it's gone quiet.
Yeah, because you're
The-
talking. You're
The young,
talking, aren't you?
the young people.
All this talk.
lost
All
for
this
words.
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
All the talking will be said and done in October, won't it?
It will.
There'll be no more talking.
Okay. I like the confidence. We need a challenge. This is why we're still doing it, for the challenge. Like I say, it keeps us young. It keeps us moving, and we'll go for it. I'm looking forward.
And we keep winning. That's why we keep doing it.
Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that. Go on.
You just said yourself he's the one that does the heavy lifting, so I don't know what you're doing, mate. You're
doing
getting
the
your ass
pinning.
kicked by the sounds of it, and then he does the winning. So maybe you should go solo. Flying Scotsmen, not
Yeah.
men. Don't know.
Let's see some crack. Let's see some crack.
Just putting that one out there.
We need subtitles for you guys now as well.
But guys, I'm going to really look forward to seeing you guys in the ring. And come October 26th, it'll be an honour to step in the ring with you guys. And as long as you can get it together, this is going to be one great match. It's just a shame you guys will lose again. But it will be an honour.
Well, if I might add, it would be an absolute displeasure to go toe-to-toe with you two mugs. And now I'm done talking with you dorks.
Put the name of the podcast in.
Thanks for the little promotion there, Richie. Also, if I'm being pedantic, it's technically our ring, since as the board of directors at TDW. Anyway.
Hey.
It's all right.
I'm listening.
No, we're letting it go, mate.
You said you were done talking.
You have your moment. Go on. Have your moment, mate. Go on.
I'm done talking.
Go on. Have your moment.
We're done talking, aren't we?
Well,
all the talking is done. I can't wait to smash you guys' faces in.
And you're going to get your chance. October 26th.
October 26th.
Now, how about I break one of their arms? How about we both break both of their arms? Yeah. How about a leg? Maybe I figure 4. Ooh.
So now you're letting us into your game plan.
Well, maybe these are just mind games.
Rent free, mate. Rent free.
But like I say, we're done talking.
Well, time for Talk's really going to be over very soon. In fact, we are just a few short weeks away from TDW Back in Time, where you will see the 20-plus year veterans. They say it makes them feel young again. The Flying Scotsmen in the ring, in the TDW ring for the first time. Is 20 years going to help them with that veteran instinct, or is it going to be just 1 or 2 years too many? Because the Kings of the Ring are looking to add some extra names, whether they be honourable mentions or not, to that list of talent that they have knocked off over the last few months. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I hope you are too. Again, you can get your tickets. Link in the description below. And of course, make sure you are there on the 26th of October for TDW Back in Time. Gary, Stephen, the Flying Scotsman, any final words from you?
No, just that's it. Let's say we've got it. Obviously, they've had their talk. We've had our talk. Click on that link, 26th of October. Come see it.
And Richie and Sullivan, Kings of the Ring. I mean, you said you were done talking, but any final words from you?
I believe we've said what we needed to say. And, yeah, I can't wait for you two mugs to step into our ring. And that's our ring. We own that stage. That belongs to us. And when you do, you are in for all kinds of punishment. There is going to be hell to pay for all what you've said and for you bragging about your so-called careers, because they're going to be finished just like the Strong Dad should have been finished.
Should have been.
This time around, we are going to end you two.
Cool. So done. We're talking now. Yeah. Cool. Excellent.
Gary, Stephen, Flying Scotsman, Richie, Sullivan, the Kings of the Ring, thank you for hopping on today, and I look forward to seeing that match on the 26th of October. TDW back in time. See you later.
There you go, Kurt's chat with the boys. That is a match that is officially happening. The Flying Scotsman versus the Kings of the Ring, Richie and Sullivan King, at Back in Time, October 26th. Go get your tickets now. Get the tickets, book them in. People are already, we're going to running out. People are booking now, Laferde, the t-shirt and ticket combo.
What a great idea. It's like I almost thought about that on the way back from the last show.
Right, and it's worked. Thank you very much. There we go. And the t-shirts are literally about to be ordered. You'll be happy to know. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Your best mate is going to have a t-shirt or two to sell. You can buy one, Parky.
You should be paying me to take him. If he's lucky, I might sign a few for him.
We're going to have 2 t-shirt designs, and they are in the finalisation process, which I'm very excited. So get your t-shirt and ticket combos, or just get yourself a ticket. Back in Time is creeping ever so closely. October 26th, Basildon Sport and Leisure Club. Be there. I mean, let's just quickly go through the matches we got confirmed. As you've seen, Flying Scotsman versus the Kings of the Ring. We've also got the 4-way for the EPW Championship. I can't remember the...
You thought you missed a letter out there.
I forgot the EPWE. I think it's regional champion. I'm going to throw my head because I didn't plan this bit in my head. The fatal 4-way for the title belt, including Will Tyrrell, Preston Sage, Jimmy V, and the champion, the enforcer, Ian Frost. And don't forget, we've also got Mr. Dexter versus RJ Singh. And then the match that is literally the one that Laferde is excited about the most. Parky versus Johnny Royal.
Parky versus...
It's going to be a bit of a grudge match.
It's just a little bit.
Do you want to ref?
You what?
No. You're not ref.
That'll be the most biased reffing ever.
And then the main event, D'Angelo versus who? Telling you now, we may have an answer to that. D'Angelo, the guy that is flying all the way from the Carolinas in America to make his UK debut with us. And trust me, go check out his promo video on our socials, or his. D'Angelo delivers. He is an amazing wrestler, and the opponents are narrowing down. And we've got somebody you don't want to miss.
You know what I think we should do?
Event. What?
Kurt didn't turn up tonight. Just make him face Kurt.
Done. Cool. Save me some money. Done. Absolutely. I'm in for that. Do you know any of the promo stuff we need to do?
Yeah, right. Tree Frog Grading.
Yeah. treefroggrading.com.
I don't know what the rest of it is, but I know there's about trees and frogs.
If you're a card grader and you want to get your card graded, go use our promo code over on treefroggrading.com, one of the most premier card grading companies in the UK. Go use the code TWD15, get 15% off on your cards getting graded. And as I keep telling you, it's meant to be a secret, but if they've already got a deal going on the website, you can still add the promo code and get another 15% off. Bang! Graffiti Washed clothing. My friend JC has got his own clothing range. Go check it out. It's funky, it's cool, and a little bit controversial. Go use the code TalksWithDorks30. That is all one word, TalksWithDorks30, and you get 30% off. Whew. Check out our Patreon. Do you know what that is?
Fuck knows.
Patreon.com.
Kurt does all this sort of stuff.
Yeah, because you don't know how you should be listening.
I thought we were going to pre-record it.
Yeah, well, we keep saying we're going to do that, but like, not enough people turn up because it would just be me and Kurt doing it, probably.
I turn up sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Most of the time.
Patreon.com. Do you know what? Park it. Fuck him up. Just fuck him up.
Right, well, you go in Parky's corner and I'll go in Johnny's. Oh, potential there. The look on his face, he was like,
There's potential. Do you know why?
Because the winner takes over the company. Sound.
Okay, you want to go down that road? Just mind you, Johnny Royal is an amazing wrestler. How many days in wrestling training have you had?
I don't say I'll get in the ring.
But you're like, again, you want to put me in his corner, and if you try and get up to anything, there's two wrestlers in Parky's side.
Yeah, but I'll just bring a load of wigs and scare you off.
I'll poke you in your eye, you prick.
Got my safety goggles on.
Flick 'em up. Bang. Double.
People actually
And
generally think we're going to scrap if we carry on.
yeah, literally, you're going to do all that shit, aren't you? Whoop. Try to do that one. Right, patreon.com/TalkDork podcast. Go check out the full Never Say Die show, our last show. Go check it out over there right now. Also, you've got some content over there. You've got the Talk to Dorks team doing a common sense quiz, and you've got Laferde's mate Moon doing a common sense quiz. Go find out who's the most cleverest out of all of us. Anything you want to say before we go? Any random facts? You want to make this go into therapy again like we did at the beginning?
No.
This is Talk to Dorks. I'm Ryan. That's Laferde. See you later.
Till next time.